Hey guys, Pyker here again, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last episode, we had a very eccentric landing on the moon, and yeah, so I reloaded it and landed again. Sorry. But basically, if you didn't see that episode yet, you should, because it's an astounding landing that I somehow managed to make, and it was absurd. I don't even understand how I did it. But we're gonna EVA our guys here, and he just likes to. I guess Jebediah doesn't use ladders. He likes to just fall to the ground for no reason. And we're gonna go walk over and see our first moon landing here, or flyover, because I am lazy and these guys walk very slowly. So we're gonna fly over and check out our flag from our moon landing numero uno, and just kind of good to be the fact that I can actually get to a designated spot, which I think is pretty cool. And we're gonna come flying into the ground, and Jebediah eats his face off of the surface of the moon. Get up, Jeb. There you go. Put your RCS back away. All right. Let's see here. Let's just take a quick little glimpse around. It's pretty sweet. That's actually a really sweet shot right there. Let's get that real quick. So yeah, we landed on the moon successfully. Now the question that I have to raise is whether or not we are going to rendezvous with our space station that's orbiting the moon right now. I want to say we don't really have to. I don't think so, anyways. Um, we have about the same amount of fuel as we did before, but I don't really know if I want to rendezvous back with the space station. I might just wing it and, ooh, you're going a little too far there, Jeb. There you go. Might just wing it and just kind of try to shoot for Kerbin, uh, just with this lander without rendezvousing, which I'm pretty sure we could pull off. Um, I don't think it'll be that difficult, depending on exactly how much fuel we have. But we should be able to do that. But I'm gonna plant another flag just because I can. Is it the? Yep, it's the. Oh, let's see here. Moon landing. Landing number 2. Bill and Jebediah. So it says Bill and Jebediah Kerbin have proven that you can successfully land on the moon multiple times and with accuracy. The planet Kerbin thanks you. Yay! Jebediah is stoked. Woohoo! All right, let's get him back in our shuttle here. Let's see if we can get off this moon here. See if we can get back to Kerbin safely. As soon as he decides to grab the ladder. There we go. All right. Let's get you inside, and we shall. We're going to turn our lights off. We're going to see exactly how much fuel we have. I want to say that's enough, but I'm not positive. Now the question is should I dock with my space station? Because honestly, how much fuel are we really going to gain if I do dock? 306. I mean that's probably overkill, honestly. Um, if I fire straight up right now and get on an escape orbit, I just may be able to get. I just might be able to get into Kerbin capture or a reasonable capture. Um, I guess let's get into orbit first, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. That sounds like a better plan. All right, so we're gonna get into orbit. So we want to go. Which way are we faced right now? Are we facing the wrong direction? Is my question. 270, 90. So we want to go that way. I want to say. I think, anyways. We want to go this way. So I'm thinking. I can't really tell. I want to go towards the 90 mark. All right, screw it. We'll just go. We'll just go with it. We'll just go for it right now. Take up our gears. That's not what I want to do. Can we raise the ladder? There we go. All right. Are we going in the correct direction? Yes, we are. Awesome. So let's. Nav ball is confusing me. I'm gonna spin because this is confusing. I don't know why it's confusing me, but it is. I like the 90 marker on my right. So we're gonna attempt to get out of here and into orbit, and it only doesn't take very much to get into orbit. It only takes about 400 meters per second. So we're gonna try to get into a low orbit so we can catch up with our space station, because I have a feeling we might actually need to rendezvous with it. I don't know. I just have that feeling. So we're going to wait until our apoapse, and we shall go from there. Say right there. Throttle back up here. Maybe, yeah, probably about 500 meters per second to get into orbit. Maybe. I don't know. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, guys. I'm just taking wild guesses. Wrong way. Go that way. All right. Let's cut the engines there. Wait till we get to our apoapse again. And start burning again. Oh, I have a stuffy nose. Sorry. I apologize to you guys because my nose is stuffy. Alright, orbit. There we go. Wait again. Alright. Let's set our space station as. Oh, we're just going to dock. Screw it. We'll just dock with it, and just to play it safe. So we'll just dock. So we need to adjust this guy. There we go. That's what we need right there. And our node is in 3 seconds. There we go. Alright. Now we should be pretty close. Close enough, anyways. And we shall see if we can get an encounter. Below 25,000 meters. Okay, so. Wait, that's not the one I want. Alright, well, we'll extend this up to 25,000 then, so we can fast forward at 100, or 100 times acceleration, anyways. Because we should get an encounter with our space station, though I could have probably waited until it was over top of us and done it that way, but I honestly don't even know. I mean, we very well might be able to get back to Kerbin with the amount of fuel we have, but I'm basically just playing it safe and rendezvousing with the space station just to make sure that we have enough fuel to get home, instead of getting into a very long orbit and then trying to rendezvous something with it to retrieve Bill and Jebediah. We're just going to play it safe and rendezvous with our space station and refuel a little bit. Well, refuel completely, I guess, would be what we're gonna do. So probably we're just gonna wait here and wait until we can catch up with our space station and get a nice encounter going. But anyways, since I've gotten this game to run a lot smoother, I might actually do another season, I guess you can call it, or another series of this, which is I'm gonna probably call Cathane Space Program, because I want to base it around Cathane and use the moon as a hub. Like I was saying earlier, I think it was last episode I wanted, or two episodes. I don't remember. I remember talking about it before. But basically, what I wanted to do was use the Cathane mod to make the moon like a base for interstellar operations. So I'd build a moon base and get a Cathane operation going on the moon. That way, that I had fuel out there and I could transfer fuel back and forth without having to fly refueler tugs back and forth from Kerbin. I just think it would make it that much easier to get out to different planets with very little trouble, I guess you can call it. Um, so I was gonna install or reinstall the Cathane mod and see how that went, but I'm gonna have to run some tests and see if it actually will work or not. Um, so that's probably gonna be it might be a little while before I do that, and I'm probably gonna do another let's play on another game uh, either today or tomorrow. I haven't decided when I wanted to start that, but it'll be a short let's play. It'll probably only be about 10 episodes, whereas this one can be ongoing for extended periods of time. I guess considering I can go to so many different planets and whatnot. All right, we're starting to catch up. So let's slow down here and let's add a maneuver on the other side and see if that will get us a. Nope, still gotta wait. Get rid of that. Fast forward again. I understand this is boring, but like I said, I like playing this live so you guys can see me actually fail or succeed. Um, you know, first tries, I guess. Well, it's not Friday, I guess. I was gonna say first try Fridays, but it's not Friday, so. Yeah. Come on, let's get lit. I think if I wait another one, it'll be close, but I'm not positive. And I honestly don't. Screw it. We'll take the risk. If we gotta slow down, that's not a big deal. We just go outside our current orbit, which wouldn't be that difficult. We might actually be able to do it right after this, because we're getting pretty close right now. There we go. Now that's a close encounter. 7.8 kilometers. So let's add a maneuver. That's making it bigger. Let's do this. Intersect. Target position. Slow down or speed up? Okay, I think we need to speed up. Ooh, way too much. Very, very touchy. What's going on here? Alright, screw that. Alright, so let's try it on this side. Target. There we go. That's what I need right there. How close are we? 5.8. 1.6. I could deal with that. Cool. So we're going to wait till our node. It looks like the burn isn't going to be very long, which is cool. Right there. Actually, yeah. Just wait until we get out to our node. Which doesn't give me an estimated time. But that's okay. .9 meters per second change. Shouldn't take long at all. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Alright, that should have done it. Hopefully. Yeah, 1.7. That's not bad at all. I can deal with that. Alright, now in relation to our target, we need to point retrograde. Retrograde, and we need to wait until we get close. We're slowing down, and then we're going to start speeding up again here shortly. At least I think that's what's going to happen. I could be wrong. Did I say 1.7 was how far away we were going to be? We're going extremely slow. Probably actually just point at the thing. Let's do that. Let's see how that goes. There we go. We should be in a direct line to intersect our space station. Point retrograde and fast forward. Actually, let's slow down, quick save, and then fast forward. Alright. Not coming in hot, which is awesome. No one be coming in fast at all. Then we'll start slowing down when we get pretty close. Which should be soon. I honestly don't know how close we're going to get, but I want to wait and see exactly how close we're going to get because I don't want to waste any fuel if I don't have to. And then we're going to dock and probably take all the fuel out of that bottom stage. I think that's about as close horizontally as we're going to get. Alright, now we need to point at the thing and go towards it. Like so. Perfect. And now if the space station is facing in the direction that it's supposed to be facing, which is north, I should be able to put this thing north and dock with it without too much issues, or too many issues anyways. Let's fast forward a little bit here. We're still about 100 meters out. I probably could have made it home with the amount of fuel I had, but I didn't really want to take the chance. I'd just rather play it safe and fuel this thing up and get it home. I don't want to slow down yet. I want to get as close as I possibly can and then go from there. 40 meters. That'll give me enough time to adjust anything that I need to. Alright. Now let's face this guy north. Like so. Let's turn on the lights. I think that's 2. Yeah. Retract our solar panels for this right this second anyways. Why does it only retract like 2 at a time? That's weird. I don't know why these aren't retracting, but they should be. There we go. Alright. Now we need to go down. Turn on our RCS first. Go down, and then we need to orient myself so I know which way I'm going. And it is tumbling. That's not cool. Alright, let's switch over to it real quick and get it oriented right. Like right there. Go back and do this. Because now we're starting to go below it. I don't want to do that. Set that as our target. Set as target. There we go. And go back down. Slow down this way. Go. I know you guys have seen me dock things so many times. But you can screw them up. Because I've done it. Now, according to my nav ball, we're going to run directly into our target. Hopefully that is the case. Because we can dock this guy in one fell swoop. I would like to do that. Doesn't look like that's what's going to happen, but that's what it says is going to happen. Oop, wrong button. Now you can just dock. Very nice and easy. There we go. Nice smooth docking, I hope. Oh, nope. Miss. Go that way. Dock. You know you want to. There we go. Sweet. Alright, now we're going to take all the fuel that we can take out of these things. Fill everything up, and then we'll get our way home, or start our way home anyways. Alright. Almost. There we go. Take the rest of it, put it in here. Fill up our middle tank. Is there fuel in these? No, but that's full, which is awesome. Fill this guy up to the brim. And we will start our burn on the way home. There we go. Fill our center tank. Which I think, honestly, is that if we had a full center tank, I think that would be enough fuel to get home. But, like I said, I'm just playing it safe. And I want to make sure that I have as much fuel as I need to get home. Which this should be plenty, actually. Might actually 440, 180. Yeah. 36. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Screw it. We'll just do that. Or, I mean, I kind of don't want to take all this fuel, but I do at the same time. I wish there was like an easy way to transfer fuel back and forth. So you could be like, I want this much in there, or this much in there, you know? Out. Stop. Alright. That should be more than enough fuel to get home. Alright, so let's control. Let's undock this guy. Undock. Switch over. And get away. My RCS is off. And back away. And point this way. There we go. Er, point that way. This way. Put our solar panels back out. And again, it's only doing 2 at a time. I don't understand that. I have them all in an action group. But whatever. Alright, we got our solar panels out. Let's see where we're at here. Whoa, that's zoomed in really far. And we are just about where we need to be to get on an escape trajectory directly at Kerbin. So let's just start burning prograde. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see here. Because honestly, I don't care which way I'm orbiting Kerbin in. I just want to make sure. Oh no, we're in the right area. See if we can bring that down to a reasonable altitude. And by reasonable altitude, I mean an altitude that'll bring us into aero braking. Even if it's eccentric. Is that even changing it? 639. No, not really. Alright, so if we don't need to burn that much fuel, let's not. Alright, I can deal with that. So basically, we are going to start burning probably sooner rather than later. Actually change this real quick. See if it does anything. Made it bigger. That's fine. Oh, I am spinning out of control right now, which is kind of funny. Probably right next to my space station. Yep. Alright. About a 30-second burn. That's fine. Let's just start our burn now. Screw it. Should put us in the right direction. All we need is an escape. And then we can adjust from there. There we go. There's our escape. Let's shrink that down as far as we can before it starts getting a little ridiculous. Or before it starts going back up anyways. Oh, now it's starting to go back up. Alright. That's good enough for me. So let's do this guy a favor and fast forward. Get out of there. Get our boys home nice and safely. Ugh. Look at that, I'm even entering the orbit correctly. Maybe. There we go. Alright, well, let's do this. Fast forward, and then we'll shrink our orbit. Which which is right about here. Start shrinking our orbit here. Then we're actually I'm going to probably use Aero Braking to get this side down. Just because I want to demonstrate it. At least how I would do it anyways. Yeah, I guess we didn't really need all that fuel, but better safe than sorry is what I say. I like having, you know, guarantees that I'll be able to get guys home rather than just kind of hoping I'll be able to get people home. There we go, 35,000 feet. That should shrink the whole orbit pretty significantly anyways. So we're gonna set this guy as our target. Fast forward because this is a very slow orbit. And we're gonna actually wait. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off our lights. Which I think, there we go. Turn off our lights. Retract our solar panels. Because as soon as we enter the atmosphere, those will get ripped off. So we're going to avoid that as much as we can. And we're going to slide into the atmosphere. Should be soon. Slide into the atmosphere. That's pretty sweet. They even get to see the sunrise whenever they start entering this atmosphere. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's point retrograde just to let the butt end of this thing take the brunt of the heat that we're going to experience. There we go. Fast forward. Now what should be going on is that we should be slowing down in the atmosphere, and this should be shrinking. And the deeper we go into the atmosphere, the more this will shrink. I highly doubt it'll shrink all the way to the surface, but you never know, because it is shrinking exponentially right now. Aero braking at its finest. We're just getting a little bit of atmospheric drag. We should be starting to raise back up, which is perfect. We're going to try to bring this thing down right on our space center, but we'll see how that goes. I hope it works, but we'll see. This actually should be pretty perfect. I am dragging through this atmosphere right now. But I am going back up. But I am still being slowed down. This actually might work out perfectly. That aero brake might have put us right where we need to be for the Space Center. Which would be really cool. Still shrinking, still shrinking. And actually, just to make sure, if we want to, we can just give it a little touch of thrust. And it'll shrink our periaps down. Actually, what we want to do is we want to extend it a little bit now. Actually, is it? No, it's still going down. Just fine. Let's point this way. Stop fast forwarding for a second. See if we can tilt this guy a little bit in the correct direction. That's the wrong direction. I always think it's one way and it's always end up being the other. Which is not cool. Roughly in that area. And we are gonna slow our orbit down just a touch to slow it down this way. I'm still pointing prograde. I don't want to point prograde. I want to point retrograde. There we go. That's what I want. Right there. That's a little too much. As soon as we start entering the atmosphere again, it will want to drag us down. There we go. Now where are we at here? Atmosphere. Let's see. I guess now it's just a waiting game to see if we come in where we want to come in. Like I said, as soon as we start hitting that atmosphere again, it's going to slow us down. So I might give it a little thrust to ensure that we can come down where we want to. Ow. Still have quite a bit of fuel. Needed about 3/4 the amount of fuel that we had. Man, I wish this would fast forward more or quicker. Anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna see how the Kethane mod will work. If it's gonna be finicky or not. And if it's not, I'm gonna start Kethane series because I really like that mod. And I think it's an excellent idea to actually be able to mine resources for for your space program, which would be extremely beneficial to be able to mine sort of resources off of other planets. That way, whenever you do go out there, you can have a plant. You can take a mining thing with you or a mining crew with you, and mine for fuel, so you don't have to really worry about whether or not you're going to have enough fuel to get back home, which I think would be excellent. Now, we're going to get Sloan. I know I keep like thinking that I'm screwing myself, but I know as soon as I start hitting that atmosphere, it's going to drop pretty quick. As soon as we get out of into the atmosphere and it slows us down to where we need to be slowed down to, it'll be a lot easier to adjust to where exactly we want to land. Now this keeps going down, which is exactly what I want it to do. But I don't know if I want it to keep going down this quickly, this soon. Might be okay. We should be getting, what's our altitude? 44,000 meters. Let's see. Now if I throttle up, will it even make a difference? Yes. But not by much. See, I'd rather cruise over it and slow down than come up short. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather be able to cruise over it and slow down closer to it than come up short and be like, oh crap, we are not anywhere near where we need to be, you know? I think it'd just be easier that way. And I adjusted that too much, so we're going to come in high. See if we can change that. There we go. And basically, I'm just wasting fuel right now just to get close to our space center. And it looks like we're going to come pretty close. So I'm going to flip this guy around. Wait until we stop getting atmospheric drag. Hopefully that'll end up right where it needs to be. Right now I think it's going to overshoot it just a touch. So we're going to extend this a little bit. About right there. $22,000 We're looking good right now, anyways. Now it shouldn't change much. There we go. Try that guy. We're still slowing down. Damn. That should do it. Yeah, because we're out of the atmospheric drag now. It's still slowing us down. Stop it. I just want to come down on the Space Center. How far up are we? 18,000 meters. I got fuel to burn, so I might as well burn it, you know? Burn it this way. Got fuel to burn. Oh, out of fuel, I think. Oh, still had liquid fuel, but no oxidizer. Oh well. Let's turn on our lights, put down our gears, and slowly come. Deploy our parachutes. I think we're over the plateau right before the mountains. Yep, that's what it looks like, which is good. It's good news. Now these 4 parachutes should be plenty to slow us down. I hope. Anyways. I don't think I could ditch anything else anyways to get rid of or slow us down anymore. Burn away RCS fuel. See if we can touch down safely on the surface. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. Let's fast forward and get this guy on the ground. Now I'm out of monoprop fuel or RCS fuel. Get this puppy on the ground, and we'll have a hopefully have a safe landing. Touchdown. There you go, guys. We have had a successful, finally, a success. Oh, he just fell off of the. Yeah, that's fine. You didn't have to wait for the ladder or anything. Successful trip to the moon and back. Oh, I guess he didn't want to use the ladder either. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for this guy. This episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Probably gonna be doing. I'm gonna see if that mod works. So I'm gonna experiment with that for a little while, and then probably do another Let's Play on another game. It'll be a short Let's Play. It'll probably only be about 10-15 episodes. Shouldn't be that long. So yeah, there's your successful moon trip, moon landing, and return. And Bill and Jebediah are happy little Kerbals. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.